have stayed home.
Yeah. I'll have to call somebody else. Can you jump start us like while we're going? Gears drop us? Yes. We're out again. Get your indicator, hopefully it works.
This is whether or not there's traffic.
Oh, you got a red light. Awesome. There's a guy coming out of the driveway though.
I don't give a shit, Sarah. Just
Okay.
relax. Take a breath.
Do you want me to get a ride home and come back with something to pick this up?
See what happens. Just relax.
Oh. What's that?
Misfire.
Oh. What do the revs do when it bucks? They don't show it. Oh.
What's up?
You can't see the bucking in the revs. It doesn't buck in the revs.
It doesn't rev.
Oh yeah, I thought it would be dropping and bouncing. Oh.
It's all happening too fast. Jack can't tell that.
No, the tack seems kind of smooth and nice. Where's his boost gauge? Oh, that's all he's got. He doesn't have one on the dash.
Not on these cars.
Oh.
That was a later thing.
What's the? Is that his brakes grinding?
That's not
That's it.
grinding.
What's the noise? That's that noise.
Just engine. Bit of transmission noise.
He said he had noise still. It flickers, but it's saying 14.46543.
Alright, this is why we never, ever waste our time with O2 sensors in a car that's not designed for them. So the fancy go fast air fuel ratio gauge on this car says
Yeah, 14.6.
we are 14.1 air fuel ratio, which for idle is showing it's way too low. We walk over here. These cars should run around 2.5% CO, 10.32. I've got mine set to lambda. 14.7 to 1 should equal 1. We're at 0.75 of lambda. This car is so rich that it is just unbelievably amount of fuel, yet the air fuel ratio gauge in the car shows that it's leak. So, complete waste of time. Don't waste your money on them. They're designed to work in concert, and they need to be tuned based on where they're located in the exhaust. There's way more to them than just bolting them into a car. The only way to set CIS is with one of these. You get ready to spend about $4,500 to $5,000, but it's the only way you can do the job.
It smells very strong. Hydrocarbons.
That's why it was surging as I was driving out.
Working hard.
It's red hot. You can tell by the way the fuse is burnt. Okay, so I'm just going to do a fuel volume test to see how much fuel we're getting in 30 seconds.
Okay.
Go turn the key on, please.
You ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, can I turn it off? No. No fuel volume. Pissy, poopy fuel. That should be really hammering.
Yeah, it should.
Okay. Oh, is it done that long already? Almost. Let me turn it off. That's
I wonder if it's just the same thing, the O-ring on the fuel distributors blocked.
That's not enough.
Not enough fuelage.
Normally it's like 270 mils or something like that.
On these, it'll be a liter.
Oh, a liter. Oh, wow. That's not.
Okay, fuel delivery, 911 turbo. This is what we got. Should be that much. Missing a rather large amount of fuel. So now I got to see why we're missing it and what it's, whether it's a fuel pressure issue or fuel pump issue. The pump, one of the pumps is screaming, and could be an actual fuel pressure issue if the pressure is too high and the blow-off valve's not working, or it could be a blockage somewhere. So we'll see what we got. Okay, so just tracking down the issue, put a fuel pressure gauge on it. The car is not making enough fuel pressure. Either control pressure and fuel pressure are the same, and way low on both, well, on the system pressure. Pulled the fuel filter, it flows okay. Did a flow test with the fuel pumps just through the fuel filter in 30 seconds. Got a little bit more fuel than when it's under load through the fuel distributor, but still only half of what it should be. So next thing I need to do is get underneath the car and see if there's a restriction on the fuel line or it's just purely a pump issue. All right, so we've been chasing our fuel delivery issues. I ran the front fuel pump individually by cutting out the relays and actually got reasonable fuel pressure. When I ran just the back pump, I got erratic fuel pressure, bouncing needle doing this on the gauge, and pump screaming. So when I was looking up in there, what I noticed is a couple of problems. First issue, these little useless crimp connectors. This wire popped out, which is probably a good thing. But the other thing I noticed was the wire that was going to the positive side was black. The wire going to the negative side was blue. Now, normally in German cars, brown is ground. Black can kind of flip-flop either way, except in a fuel pump. So I just pulled the pump out, took a look at the pump, make sure there was nothing stupid there, then tested the power. Sure enough, we had positive on the negative side of the fuel pump, negative on the positive side of the fuel pump, so the fuel pump was rotating backwards. And I think what it was trying to do was actually push the fuel back onto the front fuel pump instead of up into the engine. So I'm going to fix the electrical connection, rewire it correctly. Now, normally these have a wire terminal that you can't mess up unless you're the guy that crimps it on wrong, because one side is smaller than the other side. So, and actually these are both the same size, and they're not a factory crimp, so that's how it was easy enough to go, whoops, let's put this one over here and this one over here. So this fuel pump was running backwards. You need to turn the music off.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so that's a true W crimp, unlike the cheesy little crimp-on connectors that you get with a lot of parts these days. So replace both of them with the correct sizes. Now we're just going to put it all back together. Okay, so with the rear fuel pump actually pushing fuel the right direction, control pressure is good, system pressure is good. I'll show you real quick. The motor's not going to like it, but we go wham. Oop, we stalled it. Now our fuel mixtures, after I got the pump flowing the right direction, lot better. I did still have to lean it out, even though the stupid gauge in the front said it was running rich. I did switch my meter to air fuel ratio. Once I got the CO values closer, the O2 sensor in the car got closer in its readings. It was around 12.9 to 13.1 when we were running 13.4 to 13.5. But it can't see the fuel mixtures, the important number, which is this one right here. Now we got 92 hydrocarbons. Things are much happier. I'm going to put the car back together and drive it.
I could put the feed on.
That pump is damaged.
From running backwards?
Yeah, you can hear it.
Oh. It's got some noise to it. It's not supposed to be like that.
No, it's going to need a new one.
At least it's not the super duper one. Oh, it feels better already. We got boost. Oh my god. Oh. Still cutting. Interesting.
It's a new pump.
Oh. What was that kind of cut? Electric or fuel?
That was overboost.
Oh.
That's what it felt like.
It's got a cutout for that. Improved at the lower end. I can hear it. It's humming a weird hum to us.
I don't think it's a happy camper.
It might get worse.
Well, the fact that it's making that much noise.
Prairie dog.
So I just replaced both of the fuel pumps on our 76 911 Turbo, and I reran the fuel test. And if we take a look, spec is 1.5 liters in 30 seconds. We're pretty much exactly there. And big difference from when it came in. Also a big difference is the pumps are now much quieter and making the appropriate amount of noise. But even when we corrected the wiring on the one pump, I still was barely getting 1 liter. So ready just to close it all up, check it for leaks, and road test. So the original pumps on these 911 turbos used all 10 millimeter fittings. What we've done is we've updated it to the later 77 and on pumps by applying a 8 millimeter banjo fitting with a 12 millimeter hole in it. And this allows us to run the much more inexpensive but still meets pressure and volume pumps. Also on the back, we've rerouted the hoses correctly. Originally when it came in, this hose here was running on the outside here where it could rub against the body. So reposition this into the correct location in the back. Same with the output line up here. When that came in on the car, it was positioned towards the outside, towards the wheel over this direction, which wasn't the best. It would hit on the body right where my finger is. Got the pump sitting back in the housing a little bit, so also a lot better for noise, vibration, and protecting those fuel lines.
Shut the door.
It's been that way since the first time we had the car.
There's still some more gremlins to get out. So this is with 2 new pumps?
2 new pumps.
Right. but I swore.
It got real light in the front too.
Did it?
Yeah.
Well, he wants to.
See, it's pulling to the right.
Yeah, it does pull.
It's loose in the front.
Oh, it scared me even more. So it didn't. Oh, is it? Oh, wait a minute. What is that?
What is what?
Boom, boom, boom noise.
Popping in the exhaust or deceleration.
Is that just the style of exhaust?
That and the cams.
Oh.
Use Carrera cams. They increase the overlap. And if everything is right, on a big deceleration from full boost down, you should get that flame out of the exhaust.
I'll have to like film the back end.
What's that?
That ain't gonna happen. I'm not gonna film the back end. I don't have that kind of camera.
To attach GoPro or something. Okay, problem solved. Little bit of fuel flow going from 1/3 of a liter to 1.5 liters makes all the difference. And we can check the hot start situation too as well, because I believe we have corrected that problem.
And then we're just gonna look at the suspension.
Yep, we got to measure suspension heights next. So our hot start was a little crappy last time. And then this is the original 10mm check valve stuff in the original style pumps. And when I blow back through it, I get air leaking back through it. And then when this pump was installed, the check valve parts were all removed. Now we've got 2 check valves in the system. We have one in our updated pump. This is the original side body pump. These are still available from Porsche. They're just stupid amounts of money. This is a $1,400 pump from Porsche right now. And this is the owner had already updated the rear of the car to the later style pump. This is more of a universal pump that Bosch is supplying now. Originally, they didn't have this adapter piece. Unfortunately, you can't do it without it anymore. But flow volumes, these are 200 liters per hour. The car needs 140 liters per hour, so still a good, decent pump to put in when it's wired correctly.
We'll just try a hot start right now. That's fast.
Alternator's slow though.
Alternator's still slow. It's always been slow.
Yeah.
You do feel like there's a charging issue because the battery's discharging a little too